Sheep. Doggies. This works.
I'm a singer.
I really do. It's just the point that this little phone is now sending this picture to my website so people can at home can see the moon rising and things. Look at the moon! Look at the moon!
Jupiter! I've got my own team tune.
Oh, you can't see the stars on the camera though. You can see we're fire though.
I feel sick.
Strong voice. Straight to our face. I get a lot of people come up to me afterwards and say, you were
hot.
when you took, because she kind of took it.
It'll probably still be going tomorrow, you know. It's been on all night.
Otherwise I'll kick the fuck off. I'll write a letter to the bloody union. Alright, this is a crack. I spent hours doing a fire last night and the fucker went down.
It's bent and there is nothing left. You're going to be running out your little tent in the morning. Everyone else will be bothered with the wedding. No, Monty shall be building the fire.
I must build fire, cook me.
How much beer we still got left? There's still quite a bit of beer in there.
Fair old.
Every time.
And there, that's now streaming live on the website.
Streaming live?
Yeah. Lego figure toppers. Yeah, the sugar flowers are gorgeous though as well, don't they?
Oh, we've got the thistles and the hawthorn.
Yeah.
Looking
Hawthorn
like.
looking, yeah.
Yes. Couldn't quite get hawthorn blossom, but it's close enough.
It is gorgeous. The tart icing works so well as well.
Doesn't it?
I'm glad it has like crinkled a bit as well.
Yes.
It would have looked lovely flat, but
it's much
like
nicer.
ribbony.
Well, that was my plan with it. I was just not very sure I was going to be able
Yeah.
to execute
Did it. But it has. It looks really good. You know what the problem is now, Val? Every time someone gets married now, if these old pictures all go on the internet, Val, can you make me wedding cake? I don't know. There must be good money in wedding cakes.
Probably. But there is a lot of work in them, I have to say.
It's like Mark was saying with the besom that he's made. He's because trying to find like traditionally, ethically done big besoms is an absolute nightmare. And this stands up here.
Yes, I've seen it. It's beautiful.
And he was like, oh, if I make one again, I'll have to make it. I was like, if you think of there's pictures going to this on the internet, you're not going to get orders. And he's like, how much do you think I should charge? I was like, for something like this, you're looking at probably about 80 to 100. That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah.
Right, just do the other ribbon. And then I think it's
done.
And I can breathe again.
Oh, where's Amy? She gets stuck.
Oh, she must have her.
Just come in. Yeah.
When do we go on to the inside? Do we stay on the outside? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's all.
Because being invited guests.
Yeah. Where does it stop?
That's stopped him.
Oh, sorry.
It is.
Yes, we're being tough.
I don't want to end up behind a stove and I can't check.
Wind up with the smallest. It's already building.
It's getting warmer as well.
So we're not, it must be the Elton.
Hello, darling.
Say hello to the live stream.
Hello, live stream. I'm here to borrow a book.
It's a good thing because I'm not going to be able to read it while I'm doing this.
Actually, that's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah, move along the bus. Move along the bus. There's a few things I do know.
I can't even see the tent. Yeah, you're coming over your piece of cloak. Under. It's a really good. White dress. Look at the right hand. We're gonna go random. She did random. Do you like what I did to that man with the thing? Are they Vikings? The boys are Vikings. Yeah, but the boys are Vikings. The girls are... In this, the boys are Vikings, the girls are witches. Boys are Vikings, girls are...
Here comes the groom and his bride.
You're a Viking, are you?
Yeah.
Are you going to leave or are you going to have a beard?
I don't have a beard. I'm a real Viking. A real Viking.
Well, we'll have to start somewhere.
Where is Gordon with the there is. It's that band on. Gordon's the one with the band on.
All the way around.
Where do we have to stand?
I mean, you've not turned to stone yet.
Another set.
Little boy. That doll's still there. That man with the doll. Hey, I'm over there. I'm shaking.
Where they all murder you. That'll get a lot less quiet, I think. Guessing not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a very lovely evening to welcome you all here. Just as we get the last blessings of sunlight. I didn't know I was going to do this bit until Gordon asked me before, so I'm really sorry if it's a little bit shaky.
He ad-libs!
If you've got any mobile phones, if you wouldn't mind turning it to silent or vibrate or whatever, so they don't want a Macarena or something like that. Somewhat ruin the solemnity at the moment.
Too late, you're here.
I know, it's true. This might be the first time a lot of you have been to a Handfasting. There's a lot of sort of symbolism hidden away with it. But hopefully it'll all make sense and you'll enjoy it all, more importantly. Paganism is a sort of catch-all term for kind of earth-based spiritual paths. Its root originally comes from the word pagensis, which is a Roman Latin term that means country dweller. It just means a religion practiced in the country. So, that can be anything. And there's vast sort of numbers of different fields that people take down this path. But today's ceremony is going to be of the Druidic ilk, which is it harks itself back to the oldest form of religion in this island that we possibly even know of. See, now I have to look at the bit of paper to work out what I'm doing next. This time of year, generally in the pagan community, is the time of year that's known as Beltane, which symbolises fertility and fecundity and birth and the good things of life. And it's a very positive bit of the world to start yourself off with, a good positive bit of the year. And it's chosen, obviously, for our bride and groom to bring happiness and a growth within their joining, which can only be a good thing. So this is a very positive time of year to be doing. And it's sort of this time of year where you get in villages around Britain, you get the May Queen would be crowned and she'd offer the village wealth and fecundity and good things, good crops. And this time of year where people would worship Bel, the good sun god and the fire god. And on May Eve, they'd have great huge bonfires, huge roaring bonfires, but no other fires. And then they'd take their animals and herd them between the fires. And that would cure the animals of their sickness and parasites and bless them for the forthcoming year. So, a good time of year to be doing such a good act. The circle that you're in is a sacred shape. And it's been a sacred shape since time immemorial. It connects the sky to the earth, a sacred space, the womb of the Earth Mother. And a circle is a complete thing. Much like their marriage, a complete thing. Where am I next? Yes. Quite often in life, the spiritual and the mundane are kept separate. People separate these things, but not here. This circle itself is almost a separation from the outside, from the cares and worries of the world, to the sacred and divine inside. Which is why these places were chosen and why this place has been chosen today. As a sacred act of union. But it's not just the joining of a man and a woman, the joining of a god and a goddess in their forms. And there can be nothing more sacred than that. We'll hear the elemental blessings as well. Most of the world's calendar is based around certain times of the year. Agriculture is the birth of all religion, and all faith goes into the ground. And the elements are where we find all that is good in the world, all that is divine. So the observation of these things is vital. A lot of you have been to normal weddings, and I imagine you've all been to sort of standard weddings. You'll notice certain similarities. Here, it's a hand fasting, and the old expression of tying the knot is part of that. From when people couldn't afford such shiny trinkets as rings, and they would bind their hands together, hold them fast as a symbol of their joining as one person. It's also interesting to note that the expression honeymoon, which I imagine they'll be most definitely indulging in, is all to do with a whole month of drinking mead!
Yay!
Can't knock that, can you? I'm right at the end. That's quite good. So, you'll also see the bride and groom jumping a broom. And the broom is a sacred artifact in its own way, but it symbolises the sweeping out of bad things and the ushering in of that which is good. What more could you possibly want? So, I hope we all enjoy this very much, and more importantly, I hope our bride and groom do as well. I'll hand this over to you.
Hail and welcome, everybody.
Hail and welcome!
Hail and welcome! Hail and welcome!
Bride and groom, will you please enter the circle of your own free will?
Right, this is nothing like
Greetings. Can you tell me who you are?
My name is Kat, and I bring with me the mission to both God and the Goddess based on Handfasting.
Do you come here of your own free will?
I do.
Greetings. Can you tell me who you are and whom you bring with you this day?
I'm Adam, and I bring forth Gordon to be married before the goddess and the god today.
Gordon, please come closer. Do you come here of your own free will?
Yes?
Everybody in the circle, now join hands.
Come on, my hands up.
Enunciate!
We swear
We swear
by peace and love to stand,
By peace and love to stand,
heart to heart and hand in hand.
heart to heart and hand in hand.
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now,
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now.
confirming this, our sacred vow.
Confirming this our sacred vow.
We swear by
We
peace and love to stand,
Peace and love to stand,
heart to heart and hand in hand.
heart to heart and hand in hand.
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now,
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now.
confirming this, our sacred vow.
Confirming this our sacred vow.
We swear
We swear
by peace and love to stand,
by peace and love to stand,
heart to heart
heart to heart
and hand in hand.
and hand in hand.
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now,
Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now.
confirming this, our sacred vow.
Confirming this our sacred vow.
Godfathers, I'll bring it from the door. No. Up here.
Okay.
Right there, side. Two circles. I can't turn around. Stand here as many in the apparent world. In a circle. To witness we ascend into the highest place. Place of spiritual purity, the wonder to interact with us, to witness the conjoining of two into one. God has malicious intent to sanctify thy love. I cast this circle with purest intent. We ascend into the highest planes, throughout this land. Place of spiritual purity, of oneness, and call of the cosmic soul, to stand within this circle, to witness the conjoining of two into one, to protect from malicious intent,
before the Lord.
and sanctify their love. I cast this circle with purest intent. We ascend into the highest plane, Glenvid, the place of spiritual purity, of oneness, and call the cosmic soul to stand within this circle, to witness the conjoining of two into one, to protect from malicious intent, and to sanctify their love. I cast the circle with purest intent. I ascend into the highest plane, Glenvid, the place of spiritual purity, of oneness, and call the cosmic soul to stand within the circle, to witness the conjoining of two into one, to protect from malicious intent, and sanctify their love. I cast the circle with the purest intent. And I can see the paper again.
Panoramic lenses seem like a good one.
No, these are using. Now that we are all here and the circle is cast, let us call to the elements, to the goddess and the god, and to their ancestors, so that they and all of us can witness this rite.
I call to the north, to the element of earth, to the midday night and the midnight sun, to the great bear of the forest. We call to the deep, abiding and fruitful earth. May the powers of the north be with us. May there be peace in the north. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call to the east, the element of earth, to the hawk soaring in the pure, clear air. May the powers of the east be with us. May there be peace in the east. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call to the south, to the element of fire, to the sun at noon radiating its warmth and light, to the great stag within us. May there be peace in the south. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
I call to the west, to the element of water, to the silvery moon rising at sunset to bring depth to our emotions, to the salmon of wisdom who dwells in the sacred waters of the pool. May the powers of the west be with us. May there be peace in the west. We bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We ask you to be with us, lady. You've been called by many different names in many ages of men. Maid, fresh from childhood, innocent veil bring your flesh, fresh, young eyes, and help us look at things from your viewpoint. Mother, bloom and full of life, nourish us with your loving care. Wise woman, elder with such a long passage of time behind you, give us wisdom to understand the steps we now take. From seed and bud, from root and branch, as leaves open, as they grow and blossom, as they darken, wither and die, all of the wheels turn and the cycle continues. Come to us, lady, touch us, still us, open our minds and eyes, let our ears hear. Hail, lady, and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
Welcome among us, Lord, you who are known by so many names, from so many walks of life and time, to Young man, bring your energy and strength to us today. Lover and mentor, we call you. Fill our bodies with life-giving magic. Wise men, soul friend, on whom we lean and turn to for advice. Open your eyes that we can see and understand. From seed to bud, from root to branch, bring us light, strength and wisdom. Stand with us as the wheel of years turns. Strengthen us now as we take new steps forward. Come among us, Lord, fire us with your energy. Hail, Lord, and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We call to our ancestors of line and blood, those who have gone before us, those who have lived on and walked this sacred earth many years before. I also call to George and Stanley, Mary and Emily, who went to the Summerlands in our living memory. I ask that you join us to witness this rite, and to all of you I bid hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
We can't hear you all. The spirit of this year green pleased in us with swanning river running out to sea. We see you all around in the life and strength of the very essence of the land. I ask you now to join us and watch over us as we hold this handfasting ceremony. Brigantia, I bid you hail and welcome.
Hail and welcome.
May there be peace throughout the world. You are all now called to gather here as witness to the ceremony. Lily, please face your future husband. O woman, behold thy chosen man, and gaze upon his beauty. Thou must know that he is made in the image of the gods, strong and upright, the protector of the weak, who shall be thy loyal soulmate. See in his manhood the sword of power from which flows the very force that gives us life. Rejoice in the strength of his embrace, and behold. Darling, that's your future wife. O man, behold thy chosen woman and gaze upon her beauty. Thou must know that she is made in the image of the goddess, glorious and beautiful, strong and wise, priestess and mother. See in her thy fulfillment in love and companionship. See in her thy inner beauty, thy inner feminine self, and rejoice in that in her thou may find fulfillment. See in her womanhood the grail of immortality, the sacred cauldron that is the very cradle of life itself. So we now have the rings. Lord and Lady, guardians of all that is seen and unseen, bless these rings and this couple who shall wear them. Keep them safe through adversity forever to fortify your eternal blessing. The bride and groom have, as traditional within our beliefs, written their own vows of committal. Can I ask you now to read your vows to each other?
Why did I think of that? Adam's got fairly large breasts as well.
I sat down to write my vows a while ago. Didn't find myself writing a story, so I'll start by reading that. Once upon a time, there was a little woman who lived with her little children and her little cat. They were happy, but the little woman wished she could live in the countryside with lots of cats, and the lovely man made her even happier. That night she looked up at the moon and asked that moon said to his man, who was kind and fun and happy and
Sometimes they were apart, but they missed each other, and sometimes things didn't go to plan, so they made better plans. They even found a house on the countryside and lots of snacks. And soon her little children became their little children, and their little children were very happy. So one day, they gathered all of their friends together and walked up the hill to a special circle of stones where a friend druid tied their hands together to show that their adventure was not forever. The night I wrote that story, you weren't at home. It was just me and the kids, and it was the end. Like visiting an old school, if you remember it, it's just so far away from where you are now, it's like trying to recall a forgotten dream. It seems strange to stand and tell you that I will love you and be your partner in everything you do and stand by you, to be your wife, because that's just who I am now. And I can't ever see a time when any part of me will ever be anything else.
Right, follow that.
There goes the makeup. Of course.
Anyone that's known me for any length of time will probably be as surprised to be stood here tonight as I am to be stood here. Truth be told, I never thought I'd get married. Not because I don't believe in marriage as is, but because I never thought I'd find anyone who I'd want to share the rest of my time on this earth with, or who would put up with me for that length of time. Now I have, and I know that if I lived 100 other lives, I'd never find someone who loves me and accepts me in the way you do. From the moment we met, I knew we had something different, something special, and since finding you, I've grown in myself, been happier with myself, and found a true direction for life. Without your constant love and support, I could never have accomplished everything I have today. Every morning I wake up is a little bit brighter. Every day a little more joyful. And every night, as the day ends, it feels a little more complete for having you in my life. I can't imagine a more perfect vision of the future than waking up to you every morning, standing by your side every day, and spending every night in your arms asleep. As tradition dictates.
Right, the tradition has it that this time I should find the hand. But Don and Lily have a special request. Now step onto the wing.
I'm fairly sure we were supposed to write something for this, but we haven't, so we're going to wing it. Has anybody seen a small person in a kilt?
Behind you!
Standy there, boy. Given that we're moving into a new phase with the family, with all of us, we thought it would only be appropriate to pass on to the pair of you a couple of small gifts to include you in the ceremony. As the sun's setting, it's just impossible, we'll have to do this quick. So we wanted to get you, as Linz and I have exchanged rings, we wanted to get you something that you could have and hold and take away from this for yourself. What's the phone? Oh, wow. This is to certify that Gordon Hannington has adopted the grey wolves at the Scottish Deer Centre.
Oh,
Oh, and it's got a day out for all the family. We'll have to go and see them. Put that in the bloody book, didn't you? The sun dropped and it has dropped about 4 degrees. It's only gone by quite quick. It went from a to that's all I'm saying.
Best man, bridesmaid, please come forward. You wrap their hands together. Bang it up to again. Port forward. The port forward come in with the blessings.
Gods of the North, residing in the earth, we ask your blessings and prosperity to ensure Gordon and Lily have all they need to raise their family.
Gods of the East, residing in the wind, we ask your blessing and truth in communication to ensure Gordon and Lily always be open and honest with each other.
Gods of the South, residing in the flame, we ask your blessings of transformation and adaptability to ensure Gordon and Lily continue to grow as individuals inside their marriage and can handle all of life's challenges.
Gods of the West, residing in the stream, we ask your blessings of love and healing to ensure Gordon and Lily will always be there for each other emotionally.
Let the sun and the Lord bear witness that these two persons wish to be bound to each other. Let the moon and the lady bear witness that these two persons wish to be bound to each other.
Let the earth, our mother, and all here present, bear witness that Lily and Gordon wish to be bound to each other.
May all those here present bear witness that you are now bound together. And Gordon and Lily, I now declare you handfasted, and may your union be blessed and sealed with a kiss. Now's the bit everyone's been waiting for.
Me!
Right, I need 2 able-bodied men.
Christoph!
I'm going to do this quick. And 2 able-bodied ladies. Yep.
Oh, that would jump. Put my legs on that. Yeah. I do have a jumper that I was going to put on, but then I thought I need to put it on. Just like, nah, I'll just freeze up. It's like I'm joking. I mean,
One needs to hold the tray, the other needs to break it. One needs to hold the tray, one needs to break it.
Since it's on that went down, it's got a smaller horn.
It's about ski and don't at the moment.
I took my socks off, it's a skier not happening at all.
I'm going to try and do this a bit quicker. I've got a question here. Right. I bless the cake and mead in the name of the Lord and the Lady and the sun and the moon and all the gods and goddesses, and especially Brigantia!
Hail
Brigantia!
Right. While all this is going on, we start one in the south, one in the north. No, these two first.
Oh, yes. Bring me.
Smallest one's probably a better idea.
Just need a hand on that one.
Geordie out in Newcastle.
Right there.
Right, I got it. It really is difficult,
Yes.
What's so difficult about it? Gently tip up.
Tinterwell? Yeah? Isn't it? No, just the head. Then the rest. Do yourself.
Alright, just pick the meat and you'll crush it off later.
Yeah, no. It's warm.
I'll tell you what, cat definitely needs it. While the tray.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It is not bad.
We get home, you try the directions.
Yeah.
That's bottom that way. Press top that way. Yep. Fingers. Yeah, it's alright. We planned this.
We might not get a cake for everybody.
But my mum made loads, so there is more at the bottom.
With the ticker.
Yeah, screw it. Bless the wedding cake. Anyone who doesn't get it from up here gets a blessed cake anyway.
Yep.
There we go. So, brilliant.
Wedding cake is blessed.
Oh, we should go.
Right, where am I?
Quite a lot of people.
Oh, Ramsey. Nearly blew up. And a little mini hot water bottle.
Now you will feel no rain, for each will shelter the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each will warm the other. Now you will feel no solitude, for each will accompany the other. Now you are two persons that will lead one life. Go now to your dwelling place in the days of your life together. And may your days of blood and mourning from the earth, in the time and place, may you meet again, know and live again.
Don't you fucking say that. I've done quite well at it. I've done quite well so far. Don't you understand? Hey, did you go on?
Right. We have now come to the time in our ceremony to say goodbye and farewell to all those that have been called to this time and place.
Just read that bit. We have now come to the time in the ceremony to say goodbye or bid farewell to those who have... Sorry, mate. Ah, right, it's not written correctly. Those who have been called to this time and place. There you go.
Brigantia. Farewell to Brigantia.
Brigantia, spirit of this beautiful place, we want to thank you for being with us. Go if you must, stay if you will, I will bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
Mother!
Sorry, I just drowned in mead. Ancestors of our line and blood, those of you who walked this earth before us, we thank you for being here with us today from your beautiful realm. We ask your blessing on this couple today, and we give you in return our love, a blessing on you. We know you are only a thought away, and we thank you for being here with us. Go all of you, if you must, but stay if you will. I bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
A blessing on you, Lord. You have filled us with vital life. Your arms hold us and strengthen us. You came to us when needed you most. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail, Lord, and farewell.
Blessing on you, lady. You've loved us and nourished us. We feel your gentle caress. Your peace surrounds us. You saw us from the spirit realm. Go if you must, but stay if you will. Hail, lady, and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
He's giving out the mead.
Christoph, pass it to someone else in the kilt and run. You've got to do something. Dave, you've been elected. Keep passing the mead. Keep going.
I call to the north, to the elements of earth. We thank the powers of the north for being with us. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Got the...
Right, get back on the mead now.
I call to the west, to the element of water, to the salmon of wisdom who swims in the deep lochs and rivers. Thank you for being with us here today, and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
I call to the south, to the element of fire, to the stag of the forest, full of passion, and to the noonday sun in its warmth. I thank you for being here with us today, and we bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. I call to the east, the element of air, to the hawk soaring in the pure clear air. We thank you for the power of the east, for being with us. Stay if you will, go if you must. We bid you hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell.
As we said earlier, brooms are used for cleansing and sweeping. Therefore, they are used to symbolise the sweeping away of the remnants of the past, which no longer serve as appropriate. The sword symbolises the wielding of the power and personal responsibility. As the bride and groom jump, they are reminded that remaining vigilant over these aspects of the day today shall help them to achieve the quality of life that they aspire to. Kat and Adam, we now lay...
We had it covered.
Broom, sword, get the bell out.
Well rehearsed. Gently, Cat, gently.
No, we're laying down.
He's going in between those two.
Yep.
Cat, just pick the broom up. Do some housework, woman. Pick your broom up. First time for everything. Right, calm down. We married. All right. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Higher.
True.
Now,
Not Nicole, Danny.
putting your tasks behind you, and remembering always the power to create the future ahead of you as your own, jump together into your common future. I'll do a quick closing of the circle. As we walk away from here, the circle will remain open with all of us. As we go to sleep tonight, as we go away, the circle will slowly dissipate and become nothing, and it will close as the last person here goes to sleep. I thank you all. You can get down from here before it gets cold now. Oh yeah, very neat, very close, very neat again.
If anybody else wants to jump the broom and the sword, for good luck.
I reckon we should.
Take the sword out.
You ready?
Come on.
All the way!
Out the way.
Toby, don't jump up with just the broom, for God's sake.
Right, I can't manage it now.
Yeah.